are you all doing? I hope you enjoyed listening to Jack and the Beanstalk as part of our writing lessons this week. Whilst I was reading around in the library, sorry Mrs. White, for the story, I came across a slightly different version of Jack and the Beanstalk that I thought you all might find quite funny and a little bit silly. And I thought I would share it with you. And this is called Trust Me, Jack's Beanstalk Stinks. Okay, so it's the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, but the giant has written it from his perspective, so how he saw the story of Jack and the Beanstalk happen. Okay, because when we've read this story, it's kind of, although Jack hasn't written it himself, the story tends to follow Jack and makes the giant out to be a big scary monster, and he's trying to do the best that he can to get the gold and get the harp and the chicken with the golden eggs. The hen, sorry, with the golden eggs, not the chicken. But actually we don't hear very much from the giant and maybe what the giant's thinking and feeling. So I found this story and I thought it might be quite funny to read as well. So I hope you all enjoy. People think it's easy being a giant. You get to be rotten, grumpy and loud. You're big and tough. You have stacks of treasure. Best of all, nobody tells you how to behave. Giant life is no picnic though. It's hard to find shoes that fit. My knees hurt from the weight of my huge body. I'm always hungry, always. The worst thing of all is humans. Humans are part of a balanced giant breakfast. When you're not eating them though, they're a real pain. Sometimes they laugh at me behind my back. They call me stinky and fatso. They ring my doorbell and run away. Ha ha ha. Very funny. This boy named Jack was extra bold. He came up through the clouds one day while I was out gathering a small breakfast. He tricked my wife into feeding him, then hid inside my house. I mean, come on. Would he hide inside a human's house? That's a crime. Well, he didn't trick me. I could smell him. He smelled delicious. Perhaps you can still smell that kiddie casserole from supper last night. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I said. In giant, this means something like, go along home now, I promise I won't eat you. He stayed in his hiding place, the little brat. After breakfast, I took a nap, as I always do. Eating makes me tired. While I was sleeping, Jack stole a bag of gold. Humans are nutritious and sneaky. Sometime later, Jack came back. Once again, he tricked my wife into letting him inside. When I came home from picking up a light breakfast, I could smell him. I knew who it was. Perhaps you can still smell that little man stew from supper last night. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I yelled. This can also mean, give me back my gold and we'll call it even. I definitely won't eat you. He didn't come out. Just like the last time, I ate my meal and tried to forget about Jack. I relaxed with my goose, the one that lays golden eggs. Soon, I took a little snooze. Of course that pesky boy couldn't let a chap rest. Do you know what he did? He stole my goose, the sneaky, creepy, miserable thief. The next time Jack came round, I called out, "Fee, fi, fo, fum." This can sometimes mean, "Gosh, I'm really angry now." My wife and I searched everywhere, but we couldn't find him. I wanted to keep looking, but I got hungry. Big surprise. After breakfast, I enjoyed some lovely music. My golden harp sang to me, and the sound was even sweeter than boyberry tart. I rested my eyes a bit. I'd finally forgotten about Jack. The next thing you know, my harp is calling, "Master, master!" Jack was running off with it, and I thundered after them. I almost caught up to them too, but they disappeared into the clouds. Suddenly, there it was, a big beanstalk. Jack was climbing down it as quick as he could. Well, I'm pretty intelligent. I know danger when I see it. I didn't want to go down there, no way. Then my harp called out again. So down I went, down, down. That stalk was wobbly, but I kept going. The beanstalk shook once, twice, then toppled over. Jack had chopped it down with an axe. I fell and broke my crown. The beanstalk shook once, twice, then it toppled over. Jack had chopped it down with an axe. I fell and broke my crown. That's an old-fashioned way of saying I whacked my head really hard. Even if you're a big, tough giant, that hurts. My wife says I should forget about Jack. Sometimes, though, I still look down through the hole in the clouds. Jack and his mother got rich selling golden eggs. They fattened up nicely. Then Jack got married. My golden harp sang at the wedding. It was a lovely party. I'll tell you one thing. Someday, when my crown feels better, I'm going to go down there to get my stuff back. Perhaps I'll grab lunch while I'm at it too. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that version of Jack and the Beanstalk. It does make you wonder though, who is the good character and who is the evil character in the story now? Do you remember when we spoke about good and evil characters in fairy tales? Now, in this version of Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack is seen to be the good character, doing lots of nice things for his mum and trying to make their lives better. And the big bad fee-fi-fo-fum giant is seen to be the evil character. Whereas in this story, the giant makes out that Jack is the evil character for stealing his things. So it is very interesting to think about. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this story. I really look forward to seeing you all soon. I'm sending you a huge hug, all of you, okay, and a huge thumbs up because you are working so hard and we are missing you so much. So enjoy your week, guys, and hopefully I will see you and speak to you soon. Bye.